Yo, what is up, y'all? Travis here. Say hello to the turkeys. I'm back for a new review for the new project from Hozier. So when it comes to Hozier, he's a singer from Ireland who I won't necessarily say I'm necessarily a huge Hozier fan, but I will say I do find his projects interesting, just for the sole fact, not necessarily because he's sonically, so exciting, or he's something, different or unique or something like that, because sonically, he's your typical kind of indie artist sonically. And when I say sonically, I kind of just mean more along the lines of like the instrumentation, though, kind of. And that's the same for this. It's the same way for this. For this project here. Sonically, it's kind of what you would expect from your indie type of the project, but the one thing that intrigued me, the one thing I enjoyed about this project was the concept and the theme of the project. He taught. I kind of had to dig some into his what he was kind of talking about throughout most of his songs, so I kind of had an idea what he was going on about, but the way he songwrites, that too, by the way, his songwriting is very, very good. That is one thing I will say. His songwriting is very, very good. But what I will say about this specific project was I had to dig some into what he was kind of talking about. And, what he was kind of talking about was very interesting. He kind of, the way the project was set up was, he was talking about someone, he was speaking from the perspective of someone who was being born brand new, but they were being born into darkness, kind of, and they couldn't see the light because they had no idea how to go about the world, though, kind of, because they're being born brand new, but he took, basically what he's saying is, this person that's being born has to carve out, he's trying to find his way as being a human. He's trying to find his way through the world, through the light from the darkness. And he's not just necessarily talking about birth too, he's kind of talking about someone who's trying to change as well. That's kind of what he was getting at more so, I think, was when he talks about somebody being born brand new, he means someone who's trying to change themselves, and they're trying to find themselves through the light. They came from a very dark spot, and they're trying to find the way through the light. But at the same time, he took also, I honestly had no idea until I finished the album, and I kind of had to dig through the lyrics, and it's actually kind of cool a little bit. He took elements from so if y'all don't know, he took elements from Dante's Circles of Hell. So if y'all don't know that story, or if y'all have not read that book, it's the Dante's Circles of Hell. It talks about the ugly side of humans, though, kind of, and it talks about lust, fraud, greed, like that kind of stuff, you know? Like, that's what it's talking about. And Hozier kind of pulled from that to kind of describe this person that's being brand new, how this person is going through all of these things that, by the way, all of us kind of go through no matter who we are. Like, at some point in time, we all experience lust, we all experience greed, we all experience fraud. We're not perfect. And this person that's trying to go through this is trying to go through all of these feelings. He's experiencing all of these, I guess you could say, bad side of humans. And he's seeing all of this around him, and he's trying to find himself through all this. But he's also describing the circles of hell, yeah, as someone who's going through these human kind of feelings that we all kind of go through. And so I thought it was very cool. I thought that theme was, I had no idea that's what even was till I finished the project. Like, I thought that was very cool. And just the way the songwriting was great. The way he set it up, the way he had it all kind of, it flowed together. The theme flowed together. And that's what I enjoyed most about this, was that, like, his songwriting. And I really enjoyed, like, a couple songs on here, like, from someone from a what's it called? Someone from a warmer climate. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. That song was so great, and the way it just described like relationships that this person is going through, and he talked in on the song. And I really enjoyed Put Your Tongue too, where he talked about the struggles that Irishmen had to go through, like, you know, long time ago, and just the way he kind of compared that with someone who's kind of feeling like someone who's kind of going through like feelings of being like just kind of being like held down, kind of being held down, and kind of trying to rise up from that. And just this whole thing of going through, like, you know, human emotions and feelings, and kind of, like I said, he took from Dante's Circles of Hell to describe these human emotions that they're going through. And just hearing this project was, that theme throughout the project was just so great, and the songwriting was great. All of that was great. But it's like I said, the only thing that was, like, you know, very generic about this was the instrument, was kind of the instrumentation. I felt like the instrumentation was very generic. It felt like it sounded like a very generic indie kind of project, but I feel like it kind of fit what he was kind of talking about. So, yeah, so if y'all have not checked out this project, I seriously do recommend you to go check it out. I kind of feel like y'all would enjoy the concept a lot, the themes a lot. Yeah, really great, conceptual project. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below. How did y'all feel? If y'all have heard it, how did y'all feel about it? Did y'all like it? Did y'all not? You know, all that. Like, subscribe, share. Don't have to keep saying it. Don't got to keep saying it. Don't got to keep saying it. Say goodbye to the turkeys, and I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye.